Hi, I'm Steve Beckner. I've been living in and hiking around the Pacific Northwest for 25 years, taking photographs and video. Our region has a wealth of forests, mountains, lakes, and rivers to explore, but my favorite feature of our section of the world is its unbelievable waterfalls. This video features my top 7 publicly accessible waterfalls in Oregon, and a couple of honorable mentions as well. So, on with the list.
At number 7 is a unique waterfall on the eastern flank of Mount Hood. Tamanas Falls is a lovely 125-foot drop into a unique bowl. But the real draw is the cave behind the falls. If visited in winter or early spring, the cave is filled with natural ice sculptures, stalactites, stalagmites, and other forms. Tamanas Falls can be reached by 2 trails, the Tamanas 3.5-mile loop trail or the longer Palali loop trail. Number 6 are the waterfalls of McDow Creek Park. This small park, southeast of Lebanon, Oregon, has several waterfalls, each easily accessible with viewing platforms and a 3.5-mile hiking trail between each. Royal Terrace Falls is a 120-foot high series of gentle cascades. Majestic Falls is a lovely 40-foot drop into a small lava canyon. And number 5 is Tumalo Falls, in the Central Cascades about 12 miles west of the city of Bend. Tumalo Falls, with its large single 95-foot drop, is reminiscent of Yellowstone Falls in Wyoming. Take the loop trail past the main attraction and you will find many more falls and cascades. Number 4 is White River Falls, located in the drier lands east of the Cascades, 35 miles south of the Columbia River. The 90-foot tall multi-tiered falls is part of the White Falls State Park. Remnants of a hydroelectric plant are found scattered along the short but steep hiking trail to the bottom of the gorge. The bottom tier of the falls is known as Celestial Falls and used to be a favorite run for kayakers. However, it has been closed to watercraft. And number 3 is the world-renowned Multnomah Falls. I almost didn't place this one on the list, but even with the crowds of visitors that swarm it all year long, it is still a spectacular, highly photogenic beauty. This monster is the largest in Oregon, with a total drop of 620 feet. The largest drop plunges 540 feet into a basin, then continues beneath an observation bridge, then drops another 69 feet. A historic lodge completes the gorgeous setting. Number 2 isn't just one waterfall, but a collection of 10 waterfalls in Silver Falls State Park in the Cascade Foothills, 20 miles east of Salem. The most visited of the 10 falls is South Falls, a 178-foot drop into a large amphitheater. Hiking trails connect all of the waterfalls, and visitors can easily visit all 10 waterfalls within a few hours. 4 of the waterfalls have trails that go behind the falls, giving visitors a unique view of the massive falls. The primary waterfalls are North and South Falls, Middle North, and Lower South Falls. Others include Drake Falls, Double Falls, Upper North, Lower North, Twin Falls, and Winter Falls.
For those of you who have seen my other videos, you won't find this one surprising. My number 1 favorite waterfall is right behind me, Abiqua Falls.
Located in the mountains above the tiny town of Scotts Mills, Abiqua Falls is a spectacular 92-foot single drop into a large bowl carved out of the surrounding basalt. The falls is on private property owned by the Benedictine Abbey in Mount Angel, but the monks allow visitors to hike down to the landmark as long as they respect the land. The trail is steep and not regularly maintained, but Good Samaritans have placed ropes along the route to help visitors through the really steep parts. A large swimmable pool surrounded by awe-inspiring columnar cliffs makes this waterfall my number 1 favorite to visit.